What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Rockefeller Radio. This is season 4, episode number 11. Open mic. As y'all know, when we do open mic nights, it's just whatever. We talk about anything and everything. Just as always, y'all are more than welcome to be part of the conversation if you're tuning in from Instagram Live. Moving on, I want to introduce our wonderful co-host, the one and only beautiful Miss Naya Monet.
Greetings and salutations.
Salutations. And Mr. Dante Harris.
It's Dante.
You gonna start your shit.
And his sexy voice.
Hola.
Hola. Okay. I was waiting for the word. You know how he likes to kick it off and travel around the world and shit. What do you say? Get fuck.
He
said get fucked?
He said get fuck.
He fuck.
He fuck. So, I've been doing well. I actually had a little congestion over the past couple days. I don't know if it's because of the weather, but my sinus has been kicking my ass. Like, I feel and sound better than I did a couple days ago, but like at night,
I'm gonna add in that little clip from Cardi B. Coronavirus. This shit is real.
That's what you tell motherfuckers when you don't want them to come around. I was like, how you feeling? I got COVID.
Yeah, you need to give me a couple of days.
Yeah, maybe even a week. I ain't had a chance to Lysol down and everything, so I wouldn't want you to come in and catch nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what strand this is. It could be real dangerous.
But like, I'm definitely feeling better now. So, because at first I was this close to like, y'all, we ain't gonna be able to do this tonight. But yeah, I feel better now. So it's all good.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, I think it's just the stress of so much shit that's been going on. Let me stop. Let me not start doing that. I have a tendency to just putting shit in the air. You know, they say you're supposed to just let shit air out.
Hey, you know what? Stress will do it.
It will. Yeah. It lowers, I think, your defenses.
Yep, your
immune system. And then you just like everything, all the bacteria and shit, just like, ooh, open field. Let's go for it. Jump in this motherfucker.
Free game. Get that motherfucker.
Yeah, he got my ass. Almost borderline had a fucking sore throat. I'm like, not today. No, we'll stick. Yeah, I'll stick with the sinus. I'm good. You know, we'll roll with that. Cause you know, you start having them other symptoms and shit, sweating, coughing, having to be got the chills and shit.
Oh no,
I didn't get that, so it was good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
you just
good.
had a little tickle in your throat.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a tickle. It wasn't a pain. It was a little scratch.
A tickle in the throat.
Just a little tickle. It's not that dick in the throat tickle. It was just a tickle.
Oh, okay. Because I sure was like,
no, not gonna draw me into that one.
Rock.
What's up, Dreezy? Yeah, no.
Okay.
I've sucked a few dicks in my day, but that wasn't it.
Oh,
It was actually the sinus.
Miss Knight, did you know this?
What?
I did.
Oh, you knew that? Oh, I didn't know.
Knew what?
Because he said something once before we was having a conversation. Somebody was trying, I guess, to say something about him. He was like, no, I've done it before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
He's nasty.
Listen.
My best friend is not ashamed.
Not at all.
I mean, hey, I didn't know.
But it has to be the right person, though. It's just not no anyone.
I ain't sucking anybody's dick.
And I feel that.
I'm not gonna suck his dick. Not sucking that man's dick. Putting his penis in my mouth.
That dick don't look right.
Speaking of dicks not looking right.
Oh.
What the fuck is the pause for?
You said
y'all waiting to absorb some shit.
Yeah, we was waiting on the messiness.
Wait, what they say? Ciao. You girls is messy. Before I get into dick descriptions, what's been going on with you, Dante?
Yeah, same old, just working and, you know, trying to keep myself elevated above the waters, you know. Yeah.
He sounds so stressed.
He does.
And so tense.
Well, okay. So you all know
I don't. That's why we're asking.
Well, no, I'm saying you all know I'm on the board for another organization.
Oh,
That CEO of that organization just sent out emails saying that we're going to be having board meetings every month for the next 6 months. Now, board meetings are usually, by the quarter.
yeah.
Some must be coming up.
That's what I said. And so I'm just like, or something's going on. So I'm like, oh, fuck. So on top of me working my 9 to 5, then trying to get a coma, which if you all don't know.
I thought he said trying to get COVID.
That might not be a bad idea.
Trying to get COVID.
You go catch a little COVID so I can relax.
I won't make it in today.
Yeah.
Don't you go around touching people in their faces now.
Keep your hands to yourself.
But no, working on the coma, working on the stuff for Coma Alliance, which is, in case you all don't know who's listening, the Coma Alliance is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Things in tongue tied.
I think it's
It's
drink.
the wine.
Take your cup from you.
That's juice. That's grape juice.
Oh,
But yeah, so that, and then taking these classes, and trying to stay committed to commitments. Starting to stay committed to commitments.
committed to okay.
Committed
I had
to
to say that
right?
out loud.
Exactly.
Committed to
I'm
commitment.
like, does that make sense?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
I think you're good.
But yeah, so
Like
sometimes right,
it count like
right. But no, sometimes you just need a little break. And then they got all these people whose birthdays are today. Happy birthday if you're listening. Happy birthday and to all of you.
Yeah, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Shout out to the Queries.
Right.
We run this shit.
Then helping
The looks.
helping with the planning for my brother's birthday party, and when are we airing this? Because I hope you hear that. But
Probably
anyways,
Thursday.
I think it was a surprise.
It was
You ruined it.
past
Right.
tense.
I would just tell her, don't listen. Don't listen to this episode this week.
We'll delay
please.
the posting of that.
No, you can post it.
Okay.
I tell them, don't listen. Please don't listen to this week's episode.
Take a note of that.
But yeah, and then just a lot going on. So yeah, that's it. But
What about you, Miss Monet? What's up?
right.
I'm still on my healing journey. I regained some feeling in my nipples. So
Okay, that was nice. So moving on to the next thing. No, just playing. Go ahead. What?
Oh.
So you lost the sensation after when your surgery happened?
no, so they said there was a possibility that you can lose sensation when you have a major surgery like that. But I'm surprised that I didn't. I have some. I want to say it's back 100%, but it's back 50.
You may have to get somebody to test that out and make sure it's all good.
Right, give it a little licky lick.
Oh, looks like Dante's volunteering.
Wait a minute.
We got a nipple tester over here. Let's he come in and say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Dr. Nipple Tester. Mr. Harris, I need
Trying
to."
to make sure
I need
there's
to-
feeling here.
And she'd be like, "Wait a minute, why you using your tongue?" Well, that's the best way to test the feeling.
Can you feel it?
Looking at better, you hear that?
Right.
How about now?
If I move my tongue this way.
Mercedes _ the body 23 told me to tell her to get somebody to lick it.
Yeah.
We just saying it.
Yeah.
Dante volunteered.
Well, outside of that, I'm mentally preparing myself to go back to work because I've been out of the office for a very long time.
Been on that good old FML.
Yes. Yeah, and then trying not to go to jail.
Huh?
So that's a lot.
Well, people sometimes do things that cause you to overreact.
That's what they say. But honestly, outside of that, I've been doing amazing. This year has taught me to mind my bald-headed ass business.
What you say? What was that? You said, keep. You said keep my bald head ass in my corner.
Yes.
My own bald head ass business.
All 2024, I'm gonna map my bald-headed ass business.
No, it was what's the name? Precious Miss Jones. What did you do? I shut my fat ass up.
That part, yes.
Oh my God. Well, that's a good thing. So when do you have to go for another checkup?
I go Monday. Mondays will be my official 4-5 week checkup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you'll be off the special bras and all that stuff like that.
Yes, no more special bras.
You'll be able to bounce, jump up and down.
Well, I'm hoping.
She been doing that shit already.
Oh.
Against the doctor's orders.
That's not true. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to. Like I said, my journey has been actually surprising, different than what I was told or what I thought I was going to experience. Because I really didn't have any downtown like I thought I was. I thought I was going to be in excruciating pain, popping pills, and cussing everybody out.
Well, part of that is true.
Well,
which part?
Sitting around getting slap happy. Gotta watch that episode of South Park.
Yes, MB, I'm getting ready to order me some Victoria's Secret.
Shut my balls, Mr. Garrison.
I have
Go
a
ahead,
special
say
project
it. I
coming
dare
up.
you. I swear to God, I'm gonna slap you silly.
I have a special project coming up that I can't talk about just yet.
Why'd you bring it up?
But it's a tease, right?
Right.
I have a special project coming up. But I can't talk about it.
Now my anxiety is high.
Oh, baby, you know what? That is a trigger word for me for the next 30 days. Well,
What's
28 days.
Well, I think all Virgos deal with anxiety.
The word anxiety is just triggering right now.
Yeah.
But you just triggered my anxiety. Okay, so I just want to throw this out. I have dealt with anxiety attacks since I was in elementary school.
Yeah, same here.
So,
Yeah, but it takes certain things that triggers that anxiety. Like it's not everything. It depends on the situation. Like some people have anxieties that are triggered by like what she just did. You say something and then you don't say what it is.
right.
That fucks with me sometimes too. Depending on where it's coming from. Like she says, I'm like, I'll say, okay, I don't care. I can wait.
Right. And I've learned how to combat my anxiety by just completely pushing something out of my head, which is what I'm going to do. To what she just said.
You just been put on notice.
Because I have to, because otherwise my anticipation is going to cause my anxiety to go higher, especially if it's something, that is beneficial to stuff that I've been working on or to me personally. And so my anxiety.
It's not a benefit. Well, I don't know how much of a benefit it is for you.
Well, you're a friend of mine.
Okay.
And so
yeah.
I'm a little excited. Like, oh, you got a project you work, oh, this is exciting. And so, maybe you can tell me off air. I don't know. But anyways,
a little wink, wink.
Right. Yeah. You ain't got to tell Rock, but you could. You could tell me.
Then now your anxiety kicking in.
He said, "What the fuck? Not tell me."
Right. I was like, we're gonna wait till we get off the air and have a break. You really gonna tell him and not tell me?
And you was serious too.
Yeah. I was like, it's like offensive.
Well, I guess you can tell us.
Yeah. Spill the beans. Or the ravioli.
I'm allergic to ravioli. All kinds.
I don't think so.
Oh, I am.
When
I
you
cannot
eat something
fuck with
a lot,
her.
you get forced to eat something a lot. Somebody forced you to eat raviolis, man. Or you?
I think that's her thing when she was traumatized, when she got something fucking against ravioli. I actually like ravioli.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I like fried ravioli too.
fresh made Italian
Ravioli.
Yeah.
Not saying a can of Chef Boyardee or whatever.
That's freshly made. They just stuffed it in a can. That's it.
No, added with some
Were
preservatives.
you traumatized with that as a kid? Somebody told you that? It made you believe that?
Because I could figure, one thing, I can't eat SpaghettiOs. We ate so much of that shit as kids. I cannot eat SpaghettiOs to save my life. Motherfuckers be like, listen, this is going to heal you. I'm going to be like, I'm dying today.
We have to make it a gourmet meal.
Because you didn't want SpaghettiOs.
Huh?
Because you didn't like SpaghettiOs.
We ate so much SpaghettiOs as kids.
It was a po' man's meal.
Now, for those of you that are listening, and you feed your kids, SpaghettiOs or ravioli.
Anything out of the can.
We're not saying that it's bad that you do it. Sometimes you got to save $1 or $2. We get it.
Switch.
That shit is disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I mean, even the times I've actually had ravioli, I've had to zhuzh that shit up. Like I get some fucking seasoning, get some crushed red peppers, and put some hot sauce on there. I'm like, okay, so it's not ravioli anymore.
That never happened for us. We used to be fed it straight out the can.
It's nigga.
Straight, it didn't even warm it up.
But you ate out the can.
Yeah, it was warmed up, but I mean, like, it wasn't no extra. Only thing extra was added to it was maybe some ketchup.
You put cheese.
Because ketchup is sweet, so kids like sweet shit. So you put a little bit of ketchup in it, sweetens it up a little bit. But I can't eat that shit now. But some adults still eat it. I seen an adult eat it in front of me, and I was like, and she was slurping that shit up. It was good.
No. I definitely would have to pass on that.
You have a lot of attractive people on your Instagram.
Oh, thank you.
Did you say attractive?
Mm-hmm. Well, they pictures are.
Name one.
The Real King David joined.
Oh, she didn't hesitate.
That's Ms. Monet for you. So what I would like to do, and we actually made a couple changes. So we usually do the Mad Libs. For those we used to do it like every episode. So we're gonna change up and just do it only on open mic nights. So that way, like when we do our other like straight up topics, we know some of y'all might enjoy it, but we want to try to change things up a little bit to have a lot more time that's focused on the actual topic when we do have topic nights, and put that to the side and then just focus on that particular episode. But today, of course, we are going to do the Mad Libs. We're going to do that first, and then we're going to quote unquote pay some bills. They'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all, we gonna pay some bills. They ain't paying no fucking bills. They just going on fucking smoke break. They be saying that shit. We right. No, y'all ain't going no fucking where. They paying no fucking bills. So I do want to jump into that. What is the Mad Lib for today?
Beauty advice.
Beauty advice. Mm-hmm. Coming from Miss Monet. Now is it a Mad Lib beauty advice, or it's just based on what that's about? That's the Mad Lib.
It's Mad Lib.
Okay, I thought you was making that shit up and just to say that. Okay,
that's what it is.
Oh, you ain't got to show me. I believed you. She just gonna let them just show you this is what it is.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna do a quick review for those of you who've never played along with us about the rules and how it works with the Mad Libs. In case you've forgotten what adjectives, adverbs, nouns, and verbs are, here's a quick review. An adjective describes something or somebody lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, and short. As Miss Monet said, that was Dante last time, right?
No.
Yeah?
Yes.
She did say that.
It did describe you. Because last week, you was being messy.
I'm messy, sloppy, and lumpy. Is that what it said?
I said without the sloppy, but you was definitely lumpy
everything
and
else.
messy.
I'm lumpy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
An adverb tells how something is done. It modifies a verb and usually ends in ly. Modestly, stupidly, greedily, and carefully are adverbs. A noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. Sidewalk, umbrella, bridle, bathtub, and nose are nouns. A verb is an action word: run, pitch, jump, swim, or verbs. Put verbs in past tense if the direction says past tense. Ran, pitched, jumped, and swam are verbs in the past tense. When they ask for a place, they mean any sort of place: a country or city, Spain, Cleveland, or a room, bathroom or kitchen. An exclamation or silly word is any sort of funny sound, gasp, grunt, or outcry like wow, ouch, womp, ick, and our favorite, kazooks. Yeah, didn't know what that was. When that person asks, or when we ask for a specific word like a number, or color, an animal, or a part of the body, any part, we mean a word that is one of those things like 7, blue, horse, or penis. It didn't say that, but I just...
we figured you added the penis.
Exactly.
Just so y'all know, this is X-rated type shit, okay? When it asks for plural, it means more than one. For example, cat pluralizes cats. Believe it or not, some people didn't know that, what a plural was.
Well, we know some people feel English. That's what they said the last time.
Yeah, somebody did post that.
Public school system failed us.
Okay. We'll say that's what it was, or they just didn't pay attention in school. Did you know?
It's
before,
a little bit of both.
Did you know before we jump into it that they're starting to bring learning cursive writing back into school.
Lies.
They should. They
Yeah.
need to.
I think it's either Texas or California are starting to implement that back into teaching of grades 1 through 6, where you have to start. Because I remember when I was going to school, tell them age,
Right.
of course.
We all had the right cursive.
First, you had to print. Once you learn how to do print,
Then you went to
then you had the
cursive.
cursive. Yeah.
And that was in kindergarten for me.
for cursive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
As we was learning how to write regular letters, we were also learning cursive letters.
Yeah, we were learning how to do musical chairs, play house, and snack time,
And took naps.
and took naps. That's what we did at kindergarten.
Well,
Color by number and shit.
I think at some point the school system just got, especially the public school system, just got hell bent on like getting like SAT scores up and
Yeah.
all that. And
Yeah.
so, no, I was not taking SATs in kindergarten, but I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, what the fuck school was he going to? Cursive writing in kindergarten and shit.
So we got a genius on our hands.
And little Sheldon.
I wish.
Yeah, Sheldon. Okay. Well, we can go ahead and get started. Looking into the Instagram, Cam said you went to school with Tariq St. Patrick. So I'm assuming you sold drugs or took them when you were there
I
too.
wish. Not took them. I wasn't taking them, but I definitely, Tyreek, give me some work.
What kind of work did you want from Tyreek?
Hey, whatever work he offering, baby. Okay.
I think you missed the comment from Mercedes. She said, "How's the Sims working?" And she would have to elaborate. I don't know.
She was calling for someone who recently got their phone turned off.
Oh,
Messy.
She's poking the bear. She's just like she's asking. She's like, nope. Do that motherfucker the way that y'all did me.
But Miss Mike, let me tell you, when you read somebody, you got to read them where they understand. That would have went over their
No.
head.
You didn't. She didn't read. She reads.
But when you come for them, you got to make sure they understand the instructions when you send for them.
Well, even when you send for them, they don't always come.
Maybe because they didn't understand the instructions.
When I give instructions, my instructions are very clear.
Okay, you
beg to
retarded dumb bitch.
Hold on.
We just went through this.
This heifer talking about she back to different.
We just went through this because apparently, if your instructions were clear, we would not be experiencing this.
But we talk about the person.
Oh, here we go.
Nah, we're gonna have to put a pause on Mad Lib.
I think I'm an
All
alcoholic.
right, I need 2 adjectives. 2 adjectives.
Look at his cup and my cup.
Baby, you had a hard day at work, so go on and grab the bottle over there.
Okay.
You can get the adjectives.
Juicy. My favorite.
Hard.
Juicy and hard.
Juicy and hard.
They don't
Nah,
go
something
together,
wrong
but
with you. Part of the body.
dick.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do we say penis or dick?
Right?
We just say dick.
A noun.
Car.
A type of container.
A type of container. Juicy.
Trash can.
Oh.
That's a container. Laughing. So fucking funny.
Type of liquor.
Ooh.
John Basil.
Ooh. Fucking knew it.
We're going to go
Or
with John
tequila.
B.
Say you tequila. I think that's what they were asking for.
Yeah, the type of liquor. It's gonna be crazy.
Now, 2 nouns.
Wall. Bathroom. I mean, a wall's a thing.
2 adjectives.
Wet.
My second.
It's the look around for me.
Somebody has said cat.
Of course, Cam would say cat.
He's infatuated. I need another noun.
Cat?
Table.
So we use what's the other second adjective? We're going to use cat.
Oh no,
No,
it's,
cat
it's an
for the
adjective.
noun.
Yeah, cat
Okay.
for the noun, and then I guess for the adjective you can just
Black.
black. Yeah, a little color. This is so interesting.
I need 2 adjectives. Well, 3.
Damn.
Oh.
Slippery.
It's a synonym for juicy. Moist.
Moist. This fucking freak.
So I need 2 more adjectives.
What else you been up to?
Baby, I don't think you.
We need
wanna
2
know.
adjectives, y'all. I need an adjective.
Somebody said
Messy.
Stoned.
There we go. That's a good one. Good answer. Good answer.
An adverb.
Pick one from here.
Slapped.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Slap sounds fine.
I'm thinking.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
And the person in the room.
How about not in the room?
I guess
We can pretend.
Naya.
that's fine.
Nicole. Hey there, bud.
Today's Mad Lib is beauty advice. If your skin is juicy or hard, you can cure the condition with the following regimen. Every morning before washing your dick, massage it gently with a car that has been soaked overnight in a trash can
I do that at
full
night.
of warm tequila. Then mix together wall and some bathroom until the mixture becomes wet. Pat it onto your black face for 5 minutes. Then remove using a cat and wash your face with slippery water. Do not omit this moist step or your skin will become messy. Do you slapped every day and will soon be stoned as the cold.
Sarah, you fell out. I tried to hold it. I'm sorry.
You tried.
I didn't. For some reason,
Child.
I did not expect that ending to come out the way that it because you don't think that when you hear the words you're just putting in and then like, wait a minute, I wonder how that's going to end. And then the fact that it just kind of went together for the person.
Your glasses fogging up?
had to rethink that. Oh, wow, that was funny. Whew. Fit like a glove.
Today's beauty advice.
What that thing tell me to do with my dick in the morning? Hold on.
Let it soak in some tequila in the trash can.
Oh, yes, God. They said if your skin is juicy or hard, you can cure this condition with the following regimen. Every morning before washing your dick, massage it gently with a car that has been soaked overnight in a trash can full of warm tequila.
Would you do something? Can you imagine how that would feel though?
It's gonna burn.
Who would put their dick in tequila?
Well, no, you're not putting your dick in the tequila.
You massaging it with the tequila.
car, with the car
Car that's
soaked
been soaked in tequila.
So what is this, a Hot Wheel?
Maybe it's a car-shaped sponge.
Yeah,
Okay. We can be imaginative. Okay, so
That's
it's a
still gonna burn.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Especially if your dick is uncut. I mean, if you got a little turtle thing going on, you know, you gotta pull shit back.
Wait. Did y'all what was that? Master of Disguise, that movie?
Turtle Club.
Yep. You ever been part of the Turtle Club?
Turtle Club.
What's wrong with y'all?
Turtle.
He's like,
Y'all are sick.
start asking, don't you want to be part of the Turtle Club?
Well, don't forget the most important step, or you're gonna be as stoned as the cold.
What, pulling the skin back?
Right, because I missed that part. All I know is it said stoned is the core. I said, oh.
Well, mind you, Nicole, if you're listening, it was a Mad Lib. We didn't put that in there. We just fill in the blanks. And it just so happened that Stone You is what it came out to be. God forbid it's true.
Stoned you. I'd love to go to Eddie University.
Oh, Stone You.
Stoned you.
Everybody would pass that motherfucking school.
Okay.
Or graduate with flying colors.
Right.
Where you attend? Stone University. You walking that motherfucker with a blunt in your mouth. Ain't nobody gonna say shit.
I graduated with a PhD.
He's the top roller in the class.
Yeah, that's what that was.
On the honor roll.
I just caught on to that. It's on the honor roll. Okay. I want to shift.
Okay.
I think they need a break.
I want to shift gears before
They need a break to compose themselves.
Did you smoke today?
No, I was just about to say, no, we are not high, people.
Yeah, definitely not high.
We are not.
And even the wine that I'm drinking is Moscato. Nobody gets fucking drunk on Moscato.
Right. This is just our vibe.
This is a vibe. It's a natural high.
Brought to you by Bridges.
Oh.
Is that the brand?
Yes.
Is that cheap?
It was on sale.
It's okay. It's all right. So I got a question. So y'all, I know you're on social media because she's always on Instagram. Always on Instagram. Every day. All day, actually, on Instagram. Pretty much majority of life she spends on Instagram. The whole time she been... Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. This is a full-blown on attack.
I just thought about it. I was just like,
Okay.
Instagram. So, and I don't know, and maybe somebody can help us, and if they want to join the conversation, I'm gonna make it clear. The only artist I've ever been a true like diehard fan of is Michael Jackson. Pretty much, all right.
Oh, we know that.
So, this beef that's been going on with Nicki and Meg Thee Stallion.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You sit right where you are. Now, I will say, and it's not like I like Nicki's music. I love her music, and I like Megan's. I'm not a big fan of all of Megan's music because it kind of sounds the same to me. Very the same in a lot of her music. It's not to degrade her, but I mean, shit, that's just not a huge fan of all her stuff. But I never knew what started the issue with them too, because at one point they were cool. I'm gonna say they were friends, because from what I've seen, they don't easily befriend people, but they had a thing, they put a song together, stuff like that. So I don't really know what transpired, but what I do know is that for some reason I've caught myself getting trapped into the back and forth with people, because like if I'll say something like and it's like come from reading a comment that I may see that Nicki posted, then somebody that's a big fan or a fan of Meg, or they don't like Nicki Minaj, they'll be like, oh, she just always starts. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about this shit that's going on with these two, because none of them are cutting me a check for nothing. Like, I'm not neither one of the defense attorney. I mean, I will say that, like I said, I love Nicki. Yeah, I love Nicki's music, but I would never. I could never classify myself as a bar, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Even myself, I don't get into the banter and the back and forth that I see people do on social media. I'm like, these motherfuckers are really, really, really going in. So, do you know what it started from or where it stemmed from?
Actually, I don't. I'm like you.
The backstory that the people were saying is that when Megan did the song with Cardi B and the beef between Cardi and Nicki.
You talking about the Fanta commercial song?
I think so.
Bongos or whatever.
So they were saying that people were saying that she shouldn't have did the song with Cardi.
Who said that?
Nicki's people
supposedly said that.
Yeah. And so because she did it, that's where the whole beef all stemmed from, was the Cardi B and
but that song has been out for the longest.
So how long has it taken her to release an album?
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
It's not where it's not where it took her this long, because artists, they wait, they drag shit out.
I know, but I'm just saying that's probably why she waited.
Yeah, to see and I think a lot of people do that. It's just like when Rihanna came out with her last album. So that took a long time.
So all this shit is over because TT not fucking with Boo Boo, and Kiki went over to Boo Boo, and TT don't like that because Boo Boo was fucking with TT. Oh, hell no.
Supposedly. But I mean, when the diss tracks came out, I think is what elevated it too. Because, Megan came out with his, and after that, Nicki came
Well,
out
that's
with Bigfoot.
because, of course, people were saying that one song, Bigfoot, was about Megan.
Well, it clearly was.
So Megan retaliated.
Well, his came out
releasing-
before Bigfoot. Yeah. His got released. Then Nicki heard it, and then she turned around and released Bigfoot, which just came out on the 29th of January. This 2 days ago.
Or maybe it was another track that they were.
No, it's Bigfoot, but they were just saying they was like, well, at the end of the day, girl, you could have kept that.
Some people were saying it. I mean, in my opinion, I thought it was quite crafty. That the fact that you can just take shit that you post on Twitter and make it to, a song. I mean, you got weight. And I'm pretty sure the people that are, Meg fans and shit like that, will say other. Because like I said, when you jump on X, all you see is same thing on fucking Instagram. You scroll down and all this. I say, oh my God.
You gotta understand, this gives the world something to talk about. While the political people are setting up wars and China's getting ready to attack and also
hacking systems and shit. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, something to take about. But at the same time, it also helps both artists as far as the music. Because people start to download it and stream it and stuff like that.
To listen to it.
Yeah, and going back, playing songs, bringing up old videos. I mean, it's very, very good marketing, if you ask me.
That they didn't have to pay for.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what all this is, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Because the big one was between Nicki and Cardi B.
Because I'm just like, how did these two women go from hugging it out? And I'm like, I don't know. Me personally, as a full grown, I might have a different mindset than a lot of people, but I'm not gonna be upset if you're friends with somebody. See, it's the difference. If I introduced you to the bitch, and you choosing sides, it's like, now I don't fuck with you. But if I met you,
you might want to reiterate that.
What you mean?
Go back and listen to what you just said.
If I introduced
she's trying to tell you, she's trying to tell you know the fuck you talking about.
If I introduced you to the bitch, so did Nicki introduce Megan to Cardi?
We don't know. We weren't in the room on what transpired. But I'm just saying, you're saying that, but have you taken your own advice? Because some people feel that way too, because they feel like, well, they introduced me to you, so.
But also there's different because
that was a big ass
right
dead solid.
But see that because I'm like, what is she talking about? But
Instead of talking in code and shit, I was trying to figure out what the fuck she's talking about.
But that's just people in general. They feel like I introduced you to this person, you should stop fucking with them because I don't fuck with them.
Okay, so now getting into that, glad you just carry that torch. I love how you just get. You ever thought about getting in the Olympics and running the torch? You could be the first trans.
My knees are bad.
Okay, we'll put you in a wheelchair.
Megan can help you with those. I'm trying to.
No, thank you.
You can ride on her foot, the good one.
Oh, you team Nicki?
Huh?
You team Nicki? You said no, thank you.
No, I don't listen to rap.
She don't.
I like some of Megan's, and I like the older stuff of Nicki. She has maybe 1 or 2 songs on the new album that I was like, oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not one of those people who like, oh, I'm team
Die Hard, like, yeah.
No, I mean everybody's music is good, but me, I'm old school.
So, well, off these heifers for a minute, but moving forward, like when you introduce somebody to somebody, like you introduce Dante into someone, and then you fall out with that person, do you expect him to fall out?
No, I'm not
with
that type of person. I don't give a fuck who you talk. I had this out with my auntie because she is part of the community and she's not really part of the community. But my biological auntie became like the community auntie, and I hated it because everybody's like, "Hey, auntie, bitch, that's not your auntie." Girl,
You got mad.
yeah, but then I also had to realize having a conversation with her, she was saying like, at the end of the day, I appreciate you introducing me to these people, but if y'all fall out, that don't mean that I have to fall out with them. And I had to agree with you. You're absolutely right, because at first I was like, bitch, them is not your nieces and nephews. Fuck these gays. But these are people that unfortunately she's built connections with, or they seek advice from her. She's an amazing person. So I had to realize that, but it just only sparked that because I had this conversation with someone. It was like, well, I introduced you to them and you still socialize with them. Yeah, but that person ain't do nothing to me.
Right. So why should I stop my bond or my communication with that person because you fell out with them?
Right.
But a lot of people do feel like that. Like, if I'm not fucking with them, why the fuck are you?
And this is real life shit.
I mean,
like,
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's real life shit versus like industry shit. So like, you know, that's different. But like in real life, like you're going to build bonds with somebody, and sometimes that bond that you build with them is going to be stronger than the same bond that individual had with the person that introduced y'all.
So wouldn't it take? I guess wouldn't it also take, or depend? Not take. Wouldn't it depend on what the situation is, or what the person would have done to you that would need or require the person that you introduced to them to not fuck with them?
No.
Are there certain things that would cause you not to?
Not for me. Okay, I'll even use our situation. You know, they felt like this one tried to break up our relationship. Like, they are gun-ho on saying that Dante told a bald-faced lie.
You told a bald-faced, black, crispy ass, faggot ass lie.
So
You fucking homosexual.
So that was the whole thing. It was like, so you're still friends with somebody
You're
who
a shit
clearly
starter, Dante.
was trying to break up our relationship.
You always breaking up happy homes. Fucking home wrecker.
you're a troll.
That he is.
Home wrecker.
But he's more of a teddy bear. He's a troll bear.
A troll bear.
So now she calling me Wuzzles and shit. You remember Wuzzle?
She be low key insulting us.
She do. It's okay.
I'm lumpy. You a troll bear.
The fuck?
That's okay. Because when you diagnosed with lactose ignorant,
And emotionally bored.
emotionally bored, what's your other ailment?
We can understand why you feel the way that you do.
I'm emotionally disordered.
Emotionally disordered.
It's okay. I take that.
But I'm still waiting on my check, so.
Look, where them doctors at? They had to write some prescriptions.
Okay.
Thank
The
you.
PhD.
But that was the base of what he was saying, and it made me think about that because I had to have that conversation, and I'm like, just because you fell out with that person, that person didn't do anything to me.
So what point do you like? Is there a situation to where you?
Well, yeah, of course. My thing is, if it's blatant disrespect, then no, because I feel like if you disrespect them, you're gonna disrespect me.
Right.
So regardless of what it is now, if we can come to an understanding that, you know, shit happens, people do use their emotions, and sometimes people kind of get heated and they say things that they really don't mean. But, you know, the situation that we
Do they say things they mean or don't mean?
No, sometimes. And some people say things in the heat of the moment.
Okay.
But, I mean, the situation...
With Dante.
No, I'm saying what we experienced.
Oh, that, yeah.
My thing is that was a blatant disrespect.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with you because my thing is you blatantly disrespecting somebody I care about who has been there for you. Bitch, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Because you know, regardless of how long you've known this person, bitch, that's still my friend. Bitch, that's not just my friend, that's my best friend.
Right.
So you got an issue.
Yeah, I mean,
And I brought you back into this person's life. So regardless of you knowing this person,
that is true too.
I brought you back into this person's life.
Yeah,
So no, we have absolutely nothing to talk about.
yeah, and then within that, it wasn't even a case of where that person was introduced by either one of us. You know, we just so happily know this person, and you had just met them not too long before.
Well, no, that's the thing. You said I met them before, but I don't remember.
It was a brief, like it wasn't like a straight up hangout. We didn't all just hang out together.
It wasn't memorable. So
Yeah, clearly.
I think I'm lost.
Well,
just drink your wine.
not
We'll
the,
talk, okay.
well, not within that, because see, another thing I was trying to touch on was also just trying to get the understanding of what part for you, Dante, if you introduce someone and
So if you introduced me to rock,
we fell out, right?
but what
Would take you not to do it, not to fall out with me as well because of something like that? Or if I sit and tell you, hey, don't fuck with Nia no more, and then you like,
He's
wait.
been told that.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Not by me. I ain't
Well,
said it. Is that what it would take you to not to go along with the person that you introduce them to? It's like, you know what, I can't fuck with you either.
Well, like Nia said, if it gets to the point where you're disrespectful, straight up disrespectful,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't know, like whoever's being the disrespectful one. Because one thing I'm not gonna tolerate, because if I care about both of y'all,
Mm-hmm.
y'all are putting me in the middle, and this has happened. I was friends with a couple that divorced, and I was being pulled.
What kind of friends were y'all?
Friends with benefits?
No.
Okay.
But I was invited. Anyways.
that was the problem right there.
But I'm just like, I didn't want
to accept the invitation. No, you can't skip over that. That's not something you just throw out.
Right, you can't just. Well,
I feel attacked.
First he was lost, and now he's found.
What did he say on Friday? Wait a fucking minute. Hold on, damn it.
I wanted inclusion, but not this much.
One question at a time. Did you accept the invitation?
Initially, it wasn't even an invitation. It was just like I got roped in, and I was just like, "Oh, this is happening."
Oh, so you enjoyed it?
But I did not officially, never really accepted the
But
invitation.
you enjoyed it?
No.
That sounds a lot like entrapment.
Yeah. It was just, it very much was.
It sounds like entrapment.
It was.
Ooh.
But I loved both of them dearly. But then after their divorce, it was just kind of like I feel like I was pulled in two different directions, and so I removed myself from the situation. So just kind of,
So you stopped socializing with both of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
But even then, that's still, to me, it's an uncomfortable position to be in. Because, like you said, you care about both people. It's just like, okay, we both cool, but you don't fuck with him or her because of this. I don't have a problem with that particular person because they never done it to me, and I understand the situation that y'all are going through. And then I would probably be likely to be like, okay, how can I help fix this? Or is it fixable? Because I don't want to sit up, because I know a lot of people that we hang with, somewhere deep down in the lower bowels of their mind, it's just like they say that it's cool that you still fuck with them, but low-key is not. You know what I'm saying? Because now they're gonna feel there could be a possibility of some little insecurities to where they'll be like, okay, so you fuck with me, but what are you going back and telling that person? Especially if they're like an insecure individual. We have friends that are like that, and they're worried about what you're going back and telling that person based on the conversations that you have. Because we dealt with that before, so it's. But
that's trust issues. Because now you don't trust me to know that the friendship or relationship that I have with him is not going to jeopardize what. So
that goes back to the original question: would you still do it, or would it be hard for you to continue dealing with the other person, knowing if they are one that has trust issues, and you would only know this from dealing with them? Could you continue being friends with that person that you introduced them to?
Yes. I just separate the two. My thing is, I'm not going to...
So you're prepared for the blowback?
Of course.
Because this person's going to be like, what did you tell them? And what they saying about
I didn't tell them absolutely anything. If you would like to ask them, feel free.
And that's the thing. You got to have trust in your bond with this person.
Exactly.
Yeah. That they're not going to go back and share anything personal or secrets or whatever with the other person. And so it's the same thing. I would have to have trust in our bond that certain information isn't shared, because I even expressed to her for like the first couple of years of me living where I would, at my address, I didn't care to share my address because I feared that this other person would find out and then be on some bullshit.
So in so many words, he never invited me because he was in fear that people was gonna find out where he stayed at.
Yeah, and I didn't.
And that's why I don't really do the location sharing shit.
Was this the 3-bedroom? And
no, that was after.
No, after I moved out, I didn't want them.
You're the one he spoke so highly of. That he gave up.
No, by then my grandmother had moved in, all the other cousins and stuff. But anyway. But yeah, I feared that, and so I didn't, it was unfortunate, but that's what happened. And I wasn't scared that they would, anything do to me. I just didn't want to put myself in an unnecessary situation, because I was going to defend myself by every right that I have in this great Constitution of the United States, because I believe in my right to bear arms, and I bear arms. So but I didn't want to get to that point. So I was just like, I took precautions, and it was unfortunate, but we met at other friends' houses and hung out at other friends' houses, or wherever we.
Whenever he did come outside, because he's a hermit, and you have to kind of force him to come outside. It has to be a special occasion.
It's okay, Dante.
Well, no,
Michael Jackson said it best.
He said he's okay because he's the
you
same
are not
way.
alone.
But that wasn't the case. I didn't want to.
You didn't want to what?
I didn't want to. So I have mad respect for you.
I appreciate that.
And so I have respect for your relationship as well. And so therefore I did not want to cause any unnecessary drama within your relationship.
Well, you would have never known whether or not it caused drama because you didn't come out.
Well, when I did come around, it was a problem.
Well, of course it's gonna be a problem because
even if I ran into you at a park somewhere or at an event.
Just to let y'all know, in case they were married in another life.
No, see, that's part of the problem.
You know what I said?
People thought that.
You know what I said? That you've been here before. They were married eons ago. They came back reincarnated as Nia and Dante, and now they're not married.
Child.
And that was part of the problem because we had built such a strong bond in such a short amount of time.
But do you think that causes problems sometimes?
Of course.
That because you have a bond with a person that maybe your significant other or maybe even the best friend can become a little bit jealous and think that is more than what it is. Yeah. You think that was the case? You ever had a situation like that? Or
no, that was the case. That was part of the issue because I found out later on that a lot of things that were told to him was like, for example, I think one of the things he told me, he was like, well, yeah, I was told not to, help you get to work or not to give you any transportation.
What? Wait, you were told that? What kind of person would tell another person, a friend, not to help another friend get to work because
we don't know what the backstory of the issue was? Again, I was part of the issue. When they said, well, the reason why I don't come out is because of Nia.
So was this was told to you, Dante, right? Mm-hmm. Did you relay that information back?
Not initially.
No, he waited until afterwards, and then we sit and had a conversation.
I don't know. I don't know if. Well, actually, I do know. The fucking way you gonna tell me to not do something for somebody that I'm close to? Because at that point, it sounds like you're. Well, it's like if I do, then what?
Well, at the time, Nia and I hadn't been that close. But this is the thing: the person that we're talking about, I was close to. We were friends in high school.
That was his brother.
Yeah, and so at the time, I'm just like, well, if I'm friends with you, this is your partner. I have to look at this person like I look at you, and so I just couldn't. We're all living together at that point, and so I'm like, huh?
So I mean. And if y'all want to chime in. Want to chew in.
Chew, man.
If you want to chime in on Instagram, if y'all have had situations like this, because we're broadcasting live too, like if you're told, and it doesn't have to be a relationship thing, but if you're told by another person that's close to this individual, we'll say in this case their partner, not to do something for their partner because of what? They don't like you, or I'm assuming it had to be because of you. It could be nothing on her.
Well,
or it could be insecurities of that person against her to think that maybe there's more stuff going on between y'all two, even though y'all were living together.
Well, it could have been I think it was a combination, or it could have been a combination of both. But like she mentioned earlier, there might have been some insecurities there. Obviously, the individual was manipulating the situation, and so. But I mean, I still did it because I was raised differently. Mm-hmm.
So what would one do? What do you think? I mean, I know the answer to this is rhetorical, but I just want to hear your and Nia's response to it. What would one do if encountered with a situation? Because you already said that you didn't say anything to after the fact. And you didn't. You had your reason, which we definitely would love to hear it. But what if there's someone that's in a similar situation? What would you, I guess, change that you didn't do what you would recommend them to do if they had a situation similar to that?
I'm gonna tell the person, listen, whatever the outside sources are telling you to do, whatever, do what's true to you in your heart. Because that's what I did.
Okay.
And I'm better off for it. All right. So I did what was true to me. And I felt, it wasn't a second thought or anything about it. This woman needed to get to work. A motherfucker could have been going to lay up and make money or whatever, or or get up under somebody else. But this woman was going to work, and I did what was in my heart, and my spirit, my heart said, "Go ahead and get that woman a ride."
You're right. So you continue doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was there any repercussions behind that?
No, I never.
Do you think it made things worse?
I mean, it may have, but I did what was right in my heart. And hey, like even if that did cause this individual to do what they did to me, I really don't want to talk about it because it's on a personal level, on a very personal level in which they affected me. But I will say that they went to the point as to doing something that could have caused life-altering effects to me. And so, and I don't really want to get into those details, but I forgive them. I forgave them long time ago. I've never like really felt too much about it. But once certain details became aware to me, I felt it necessary to open up about other transgressions that have been going on behind this individual's back.
So you don't hold grudges?
I do.
You do?
But I didn't hold a grudge against them.
Okay.
I did not, because whatever happened, whatever the reason for them feeling the way that they did, it was a misunderstanding. It was the lack of knowledge, lack of emotional intelligence, and so I'm at a different level in my life. And so
I like the smile. You think I'm at a different level in my life?
I'm at a different level in my life, and I understand that sometimes people go through things and they get misunderstandings, and they're led to a conclusion that may not be true. And instead of being able to communicate, not everybody can communicate, especially what they're feeling and stuff. So I'm okay with that, and which is why I was able to forgive them. Not just for myself, but for this woman and for them, for that individual, because at some point we were brothers.
Right.
And I did have love for him. But, you burned that bridge when you did what you did to me. And so, so I'm past it.
Bridge is gone.
I'm past it.
Which is why I made the post that people need to stop burning bridges they know they're going to have to cross.
Yeah, we know that happens so often. So often. But I also think, too, is that when you encounter that situation, at least for me, I don't go back and try to rebuild that bridge again. You're gonna need to get you a fucking zip line to throw across. If you want to come and holler at me, you need to get your little zip line because it's temporary. Well, maybe say hello, because at the same time, I've known for cutting people off and then not telling them that they're cut off. Why? Because you should know. You should know why I'm not fucking with you.
Okay, if I ain't text you good morning or you ain't heard from me in 2 months.
No, I'm not fucking with you. And then
some people don't though. That's the issue.
But you know something? I'm not the Chicago Tribune. I'm not the New York Times. I'm not the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. I'm not the Sacramento fucking Bee. I ain't finna give your ass an update and the news fucking breaking news. This ain't CNN.
They need to
I ain't finna tell you why I ain't fucking with you.
What they thought you was CBS.
When you said exactly why they're sitting there wondering why they're not getting a call or text from me. It's because I don't fuck with you. And then it's like one of those things like, oh, I ain't heard from such as long. Okay. Well, what's going on? Nothing.
You can't always go off that either, because I'm gonna say
Why can't I?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Because for me, okay,
his anxiety is kicking in.
It is kicking in. He's like, wait.
Right, but no,
he got the hand gestures going like,
because I have very close friends that I'm like really, really close with. Like I have very close friends, too. Like people I call my sisters and brothers. But sometimes, like life be lifing, right? And you got all this stuff going on, and then it's like for me, I do have a lot of people that I try to stay in contact with. I have an enormous amount of relatives.
But did these people do anything particular to you that caused you to not? I'm
not social.
No, we gonna get to that too, because I want to get y'all insight on that. But did they do anything particular to you as to why you cut them off?
No, I was saying we can't go. We can't say like if we don't say talk to them. I have to backtrack on what I said and then what you were saying because I have people where I had a friend who just recently I just texted her because I needed her services, and after going in to text her, I realized like, oh shit, I haven't said Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. I haven't said Merry Christmas. I didn't say Happy New Year's or anything. And I'm like, oh shit.
But do you feel bad?
I did feel bad because this is a really good friend of mine. Like I call her my sister. I call her my big sister.
Okay.
And so I did feel bad because I'm like, oh shit. But it's because I do have a lot of people that I try to stay in contact with, and then like a lot of times, like if someone doesn't reach out to me, I might fall off with them because I'm so focused on other things.
You said life happens.
Life be life, yeah.
Life be life.
Yeah. So, but for now, if you ain't heard from me, and you know you did something to me,
right?
You should know.
You should know what happened, right? Do you feel the need to have to go back and explain what you did?
I'm different. I need to be able to tell you. It's easy for me to sleep at night just to know. I don't want you to ever guess.
This lady, this is the building landlord. She like to put a big old red letter on your door. Get the fuck out. Your lease has been terminated.
I mean, you ain't paid your rent, so I'm gonna give you a reminder, baby. Time's up. It's time for you to get your shit and get the fuck out.
But see, why would you have to?
Because
I guess it depends on how long it's been.
No, at the end of the day, sometimes you have to tell adults more than once, like you have to do children, what the issue is. It's very unfortunate. That's why I say y'all be asking for too much.
For the people in the back, I'll let y'all know this ahead of time. Rock isn't doing that.
Oh, we know.
I'll tell you that one time, and you're gonna understand as I tell you in a very stern, respectful way. After that, you sure already know you're not gonna hear from me. And if you do, that means you either have an apology in store, okay? Because I'm not holding my breath for it.
Oh.
Or you realize what you did was wrong. You want to confess to it, admit to it, and then apologize for it. Or you just like want to say hi. I'm not giving you that. Like I don't fuck with you. Why are you talking to me?
I'm like you. I'm like the phone companies. Okay, you just gonna wake up one day, your shit gonna be off.
You are messy. This motherfucker is messy.
That described
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it.
Sure you didn't.
Yes, he did.
Well, let's run with it.
But see, that's why I said, we make amazing friends because we're all different. We have similarities at some point, but I'm different. Like I just feel like I need to be able to let you know so you don't ever guess. You don't have to guess because I'm gonna tell you.
You the lighted in the gas company. This is your disconnection notice.
Okay,
no, we about to turn your shit off right now.
Right.
But I didn't get no notice. Oh, but you did.
You got a notice.
You ignored that.
And this is your third and final notice.
You knew that bill was due, motherfucker.
And look, right when they tell you that, continue. What the fuck?
I ain't even got enough light to read this motherfucker.
They left that motherfucker on long enough for you to get the call.
You saw the big old red letters at the bottom. Disconnected, motherfucker.
You sit there on the phone looking out the back window. Why is ComEd in the back behind my house? So you know why they back there. Well, can you tell them to hold on? No. We just this is it. We just telling unless you got the payment right now in full. Do it.
This Instagram.
So I'm curious. When a person says, and we know people say this all the time, it's kind of annoying to me because it's not. It's not the truth. You make time for who you want to make time for.
Absolutely.
So does that apply in all cases? Because sometimes if it's a person that you haven't spoken to, and it's not nobody you got a problem with, it's just that, like you said, life is lifing. So when people make those statements, again, I think it's like widely misused. So like, oh, you make time for who you want to make time for. That it may seem like that, but it's not like intentional. It's just like these are the people that's involved in my life immediately. They're in my immediate vicinity. I see them every day, all the time. So yeah, these people are getting my attention. But if you're 1,000 miles or 100 miles away, me not texting or calling you or saying stuff doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you or don't want to reach out to you, but I'm focused on the things that are happening right in front of me. So what do you think that is the case when people make that?
Like what you just said, I'm focusing on what's right in front of me. I'm, me like many other people, I like to stay busy. I like to always have something going on, a project or something that I'm working on. I will, on occasion, I will volunteer to do shit that I don't necessarily have too much time for, but if I can squeeze this in my last little 20 minutes of the day, I will.
Because if a person don't hear from you, they're saying to you, they're like, Dante, you could have been called me. How come you don't text me? You make time for whoever you want to make time for.
Because if who you are and what you got going on is not aligned with what I have going on, then yeah, you might get pushed to the background. I don't want I hate how that sounds, right. But if
that's what I'm saying.
But it's true.
Yeah, you're not aligned with what I'm focused on right now.
Even with those people he see on a weekly basis.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I know.
Even in the same city.
Right.
What are you making that face for? Are you feeling guilty about something?
No, I feel like y'all throwing shade at me.
No.
God grant me the serenity. Just
y'all, hold on, because y'all done turned this shit all the way the fuck around.
But so I guess moving on to that, because we know sometimes that you might get busy with things.
Oh.
But then there are times like, what are you doing?
Yeah, when you're sitting at home in pain.
Yeah.
Doing
you
absolutely
just
nothing.
Came over and hung out.
So the crazy, even though I was in pain, I had my laptop up and I was taking my classes, my online classes.
Yeah, but no response. Not one.
I do have times where I'm just like, fuck that phone.
Really?
And we understand.
Look, if I could show these people.
You had them unread messages. You got them numbers on your phone.
It's almost at 2,000.
Oh my
God! Wait, 2,000 text messages?
Yeah, almost.
Are you fucking unread? Serious?
Yeah.
Wait, he sits here. Wait, the fact that you said it so calm, like, yeah, sure.
He has.
It's only
1,815 text messages that are unread.
Okay, so let's pause for a minute. So for the record, when I said earlier to you about when people reach out, you don't reach back out to them. How many of those people would you not want to talk to that you just didn't put hide alert?
He's one of those people that when the message come through, he won't open it. He'll see it because
they'll still know it was delivered.
No, okay, let me see.
He has 65 missed calls.
Damn.
I ain't gonna tell you about iCloud. He has 197,849
emails.
Yes. Gmail. He has 1,254 Gmails, and Outlook. He has 64.
I cleaned up my Gmail recently. Actually,
I bet.
I went through and deleted some stuff, and
baby, when I tell you,
I got 22,000 right here, unread emails.
How many?
22,000. But that's between like 3, maybe 4 different email accounts. You got my personal email account. You got models, Rock Sports models account. You got the support account. You got the regular Gmail account, personal emails combined. Not like that though.
So apparently in the boxes, I didn't touch the boxes, but finances is 290 unanswered notifications.
She's trying to say that you got some fucking bills.
Social media is 582. This gets me. I can't see this too many numbers,
y'all.
And that's why sometimes my phone get tossed to the side.
She putting this man's business all out for the world.
Let me tell you something. This Apple Watch.
So he just got a text message.
No, it's
recording for some reason.
Oh, nosy. But this
did it stop this?
No, it did not.
Oh.
This would give me anxiety.
That's what I was.
See, it don't bother me. I like seeing the little red circles.
And that's why I got this Apple Watch, because if I have my Apple Watch on and I see who's texting me, I can quickly glance. Okay, I need to respond to this person like right now. Or
so let's hold you accountable.
Hold me accountable for what? Fuck this phone.
But you know what? In all actuality, in his defense, I will say,
here you go, the fucking defense attorney.
I do not go through my emails and click on every
That's
one.
not what I was going to hold them accountable for.
Because if there's emails that I know I need to get to right then, I'm gonna click and open the email. That's just like with a text message. I'll leave that motherfucker marked as unread just to come back to it. Now, I wouldn't say 1,000 messages.
If your best friend texts you, say, "Hey, just checking on you."
So are we one of those red circles?
Yeah.
I know I'm not because you respond to my messages.
No.
Ain't that about a bitch?
You're not either.
You didn't say it.
After
right,
you
right.
send me this fucking don't charge it to my head, charge it to my heart bullshit.
The other way around.
Same fucking different.
Wait, so how do you what, I don't even
So,
know the proper
there's
way
some-
to ask you the question.
There's some people. During whatever times or period that I'm in, there's some people I'm just not going to respond to right away, and some people I'm
Right
just
away,
not going to
the
get.
word because she had 1,000 something unread text messages.
Well, some people I'm just not going to get back to. It depends on what they said to me. Like if I seen a single reply like okay or thanks, I'm not responding to that.
Right.
You
Why don't
know?
you just when it's your phone, you do what you want, you pay the bill. Why don't you
But
just,
once you
click
just open it, so
Yeah,
that the numbers goes down.
don't you want to see the numbers go down?
No,
I
that
stopped
don't
caring
bother
about
him.
the number.
You get a hard on for that, don't you?
Yes, he
No.
does.
He likes seeing all those messages.
It turns-
I bet when you go to your Jack app, it's probably got like 50. Yeah, I got like 100 messages.
No, there's probably messages in here from people who I probably did ask me a question, and I'm just like, well, I'm not.
What's the?
I'll get back
Let
to it
me ask you. What's the date on the latest message that you did not check?
But I did not check.
That
Okay,
you did not check.
you know what? I have
Just scroll up.
let's see.
Just swipe.
Unread messages.
Keep going
There we
through
go.
this.
Look,
The latest.
Yeah.
See, it's from
Month, day, and year.
a group, June 5th, 2023.
Damn. What?
right. Well,
But
he
see-
could have just opened that. He didn't even read it or not. It don't make no difference. Even if he's seen the response, just open the thread.
That's
Let me tell you
funny.
something. I'm really horrible with group chats.
Yeah,
Because I
know
do
you
that
did say
already.
that. You hate those.
I hate group chats.
He's
and
horrible with individual text messages too.
That's not true.
You a fucking lie because this I told Rock in the past. I said if you want to respond from Dante, call him
Well, y'all-
because he was sitting there at the computer waiting for a response from you. He was like, I'm just gonna call him. Exactly.
Because
Oh, I will answer a phone call.
but see, that's one thing that y'all have in common.
Who, Naya too?
Yeah, y'all two have that in common when it comes to
If it's
text
important,
messages.
call me.
Well, yeah, if it's important. But if it's not important, I'm quick to send a text. But then again,
Oh, you said
Oh, but
voice memo.
what did I tell you too when you called me? I said I was driving, right?
you're driving, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, here's the other thing. Is
But
that,
see, that's different. You still answer the phone and say, "Hey,
but
I'm
look,
driving. I'll call
there
you
are
back."
there are people that are good about responding to text messages, especially if they're urgent. You know, and if it's something work related too, you know you have to respond right away. But even if it's not work related, you don't know what's going on, so you have to gander down. And then what? Okay, y'all got iPhones. You don't have to pick up the phone and text back. That's just like
You
text.
tell the little white man.
That's
to do
like
it.
texting and driving.
I don't trust this hoe. I have to see, and I
But
have
see,
to.
that's why I, like a lot of times I like to send voice memo text messages, like where they can hear me saying it. Because sometimes when you send a voice text for it to be dictated, the words can come off like wrong. I mean, the most recent update when the 15 came out, they improved it. It's a lot better than it was back then. But I still notice, like when I go back and read the text, I know what I said, but I go back and read, I'm like, what the fuck? That's not how I was like, it was a fucking typo. I did it through the voice thing. But a lot of times I'd rather just, especially if it's somewhere I want people to hear my tone, I'll send them a voice text.
That doesn't work. We've been through that already before, sir.
No. It works because you can go back and play that motherfucker back and hear what I'm
We
saying.
recently just went through that with
With
you.
who?
You
You
sent a
sent-
voice. No, you sent a voice memo to someone.
A recorded voice?
Yes,
Who? What was it about?
and you sent the reminder. You let them know, like, hey, I'm sending you so because they was like, oh well, you never responded. You like, I did respond. I sent a voice memo, and I didn't keep it. Neither did you, but it shows that you read it.
Oh, yeah.
And you kind of just said,
Well,
fuck
okay,
it.
so we're talking about an individual. Clearly, it's not all there. When I'm talking about this type of shit, like technology and how to tech, I'm talking about the competent people.
See,
I'm talking about
we need clarity.
correction and clarity. Yes, for those that are competent in understanding the technology that they're using, that they spend their own hard money on. Okay, you spend $1,000 on a phone, you're gonna be aware of what the fuck it does and how it does, and make sure it works properly. Now, those that don't, you know, there are many of the moocher. Maybe somebody gave them a phone, they couldn't afford one, whatever. They're not gonna know how to work it. Why? They don't give a shit because they didn't pay for it. Like, as long as I can text and record jacking off dick videos and I'm good. You need to know how the functionality of the phone. So when a person sends you a voice text, you know to keep it.
A smartphone is only as smart as its owner.
And on that note, we need that little bell. They go
ding.
I think that was a commercial for the future.
You know what?
What I want to do is take a short break, and then we'll come back and continue our open mic here on Rockefeller's Radio, episode number 11. Rock out.
It's your boy Playboy Gemini, representing Rockefeller's Entertainment, rockboys.com. You can follow me on X at RudeboyJ16, RUDEBOYEJAYE 16. You can hit the Instagram at RudeboyJ, RUDEBOYEJAYE.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Rock Rockefeller, of course, representing Rockefeller's Entertainment, and I'm here to tell you that rocksboys.com, you know about it. You know what we bring, you know what we represent. Got all those hot and sexy boys. Be sure to visit the site, rocksboys.com. Right now, you can sign up, be a member, favorite your videos, favorite your favorite models, all for a low price of $24.97. All right? Get online, get off, do your thing. Make sure you got your lube and shit, because you already know what I give some of the hot and sexy boys. Once again, visit rocksboys.com today and become a member. Subscribe, join, get it.
Yo, this your boy Fredo Bangs, representing Rockefeller Entertainments at rockboys.com. You can follow me on X at Casper, that's KASPERDAKIDD _ or you can follow me on IG at Fredo Bangs, FREDO _BANGZZ.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rockefeller's Radio. This is open mic number 4. So we were talking about ghost dicks in people's mouths during the break.
You just couldn't let it go.
I could not let that go. So
you got to remember, this is something he said that as a parent he would tell his child.
That was the part. That's actually pretty funny.
Also, is what I said that someone told me their father said to them.
It don't make no difference. The fact that you repeat it to your child.
And then the fact, why would the father say it to his child?
Okay.
You need to close your mouth for a ghost.
Was he this color or this color?
But wait a minute.
They were black.
Wait, let me ask you, was this a boy or girl?
This was a boy.
Why would you tell your son that the ghost is going to put his dick?
That's why I died laughing. Because that's some funny shit.
So it would be okay if the child later came out to his dad, hey, Dad, I'm gay. You're cool with that, right? Well, because I did suck a ghost dick.
Well, not a ghost dick. It's an actual dick. Real live human's dick. But see, this is what. So I joke about that. I would say this to my child because.
Oh no, you're serious?
No, I wouldn't.
It's a heart attack.
No, I wouldn't. But it
would be something along those lines.
It's funny. No, I was. So what happened was he was yarning. He was, yawning. Sorry, he was yawning, and so when the child yawns or even an adult, you tell him, hey, cover your mouth when you yawn. Mm-hmm. Right. So to get his kids to close their, cover their mouth when they yawn, he told them. Close their mouth for a ghost dick flying.
Well, and some kids' mind, because they're probably on that spectrum of being homosexual, they're probably like, well, I need to yawn longer and keep my mouth open. Waiting for that dick to fly.
Well, it's the ghost cute. Is he uncut? that shit that other people would ask. What you looking at me like?
Unless he specified, now you may want to close your mouth before an uncut ghost dick fly your mouth.
Now that would be on the borderlines of homosexual.
Wait,
He specified.
why then?
Because
Why
he
not when?
specified uncut and cut.
I think the borderline was when you said that the ghost stick gonna fly in my mouth if I don't cover it.
Well, listen, this is something
No, if
somebody
you don't
else.
close it.
This is something that somebody's father said to them. I was flabbergasted when I heard it myself.
So you just repeated it.
Yeah, because I thought after I thought about, because I have I have this,
Sick mind of thinking.
No, I mean, in my everyday life, like my Monday through Friday, I'm very on the, this whole professional stance and stuff like that. And so when this person said that to me, I was just like, how could your father say something to you like that? But then I thought about it. I was like,
After 5 o'clock, you had to
I
think about
can
it.
use that.
absolutely. If it's,
Oh,
I'm just like, that's some shit I probably would say to my child.
that's what makes it even more fucked up is the fact that you would consider saying that.
my kids on the other side of the track, I said to them. But the kids on the good side of the track, I probably.
You don't have any on the good side.
Oh God,
I got all my children are on the good side.
that is just so wrong on so many levels.
Better close your mouth for the ghost dick flying.
Do you have a time limit of when you get people to respond to your text messages? You just text them and just do whenever they respond.
Not necessarily. I use that as whether or not I'm going to respond when you finally do respond.
Okay, run that back.
So if I text you
Right.
and I don't hear from you until hours later,
What's hours?
2,
So
3,
what
4
is
hours,
your limit? If it's not urgent, but you text somebody, what is the longest that you would be willing to accept to say, okay, that's cool that you took?
honestly, I don't know. Shit happens. Life happens. Sometimes you don't get to the phone until the next day.
No, you, madame, would definitely be in that phone before the next day. You would be in that phone probably
Not
within the next.
necessarily, because lately I've been depressed. I've been laying in the bed asleep.
Man,
There's a ghost that flew.
she had a good ghost dick.
When the camera's off and this is turned off, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna let you answer.
I did answer.
You got a
That was your
history,
final
man.
answer?
You said what?
You got a history. I'm scared.
I'm gonna show up to your house.
She known
You
for,
got a history.
She known
too.
for getting slap happy. So what
Bitch.
about you, Dante? You have a.
He don't have no time limit because he take all day.
Well, then again, you got over 1,000 messages unread.
Hold on. First, I feel
Okay, so people that you know, the people that you know, how long does it take you
to respond to a text
on
message?
average?
Yeah, how
people
long
that
is-
you normally communicate with back and forth. Not. I'm not saying.
I usually respond in an adequate amount of time.
Which is?
I do have my, like I was saying earlier, I do have my times where I feel the need to disconnect. I feel the need to disconnect from my cell phone, and ain't nothing wrong with that, and ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad about it. I have time.
he talking about
That's
you.
why,
Nah,
and
yeah.
that was what the message that I sent to you.
I ain't said shit to him about it. You
The
done went through the phone game. Man, I got over 1 million emails. He got like 50,000 financing.
And you know what happens is that during that time that I disconnect, I'm just like, when I come back to it, I'm like, oh shit. And now I'm overwhelmed. But I'm just like, hey, if it's not important, I will. If it's not important, I'm like, okay, whatever. But listen, and I will respond to you eventually. I will. If after my disconnection, I will get back reconnected and I will respond. What I sent to you was my way of apologizing. Sure, I could have said, hey, so sorry. I had a moment in
Oh wait,
time
this is real.
Yes.
Yeah. She really feels some type of way
I
because she
told.
texted me.
Listen, I told y'all these motherfuckers was married.
Oh,
I'm sitting up here. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and he's up here apologizing to her. I'm like, I thought this was Rockefeller's radio. It's turning into fucking Dante and Naya's fucking premarital. Do I need to get a counselor up in here for you motherfuckers?
He's a certified master
He
life
can't.
coach.
He can't
That's
do it
not
because
counseling.
he
That's
part
not-
of y'all. He can't do shit because he's part of the issue. Where's my pad? I got my glass. So I need a notepad and a long chair, and we're gonna sit and talk about these.
We got 2 couches in there.
and how does that make you feel?
Right. And how does that make you feel, Naya?
I feel neglected.
the fact that,
like
that he saw your message and
did
just
not respond?
ignored it. Yes.
took
yes.
2 days.
2
For
days.
me to get a reply, and like he said, that was his way of apologizing.
And Dante, Why did it take you 2 days to respond?
Because I disconnected.
Naya, Dante said he disconnected.
Yeah.
Do you not feel where he's coming from?
I don't.
It seems that she's fed up with your bullshit, Dante.
She does. She doesn't, and that's what she may not understand because she's always connected. She's a sociable person,
Right.
You know, she's a sociable person, and being social is her outlet. Being social is her outlet, and you know her calm space.
Oh God! You said her cum space.
Oh, no, I did not say calm space. And you gonna look at me like I actually said that. You know I didn't say
Going on.
You know I did not say that.
You
Yo.
had some John Basil before you got here?
No. I had a long day at work, and I am letting my hair down with my friend. My non-existent hair is let down with my bald head hair. I'm right along with you, man. I'm right along with you.
So I
Savoring
guess
the flavor.
because for me, like it depends on who I'm talking to. So you have your partners, right? Family is okay. Family text back whenever. Because I don't really text anybody in my family except my aunt, who is also like kind of like my big sister, because we're like 2 years apart. So most of the time she'll text back whenever. But I don't expect an immediate text from her unless it's like urgent. But if I'm just checking on her, she can text me back tomorrow and I'll be fine with it, as long as I know that they're good. When it comes to like a partner, you kind of develop a pattern of texting. So now when I know he's at work, I don't trip. I don't even call him when he's at work. I normally wait to get a text from him, or I'll send one and be like, hey, how's work going? Hope work is going good. Productive day, blah, blah, blah. But when you're not like occupied, like at work or something like that, and like if I send a text, I'm sorry, we can use each other. I won't fuck with you now because I've been picking on you.
Pick on her, because she picking on me.
No, look,
and I feel
he
attacked.
trying to switch it. He's feeling the victim today.
So even when he texts me, I usually
She
try to
still respond.
I really try to respond.
Or she'll call.
Or
and be
I'll
like,
get
"Let's-"
up and I go in the other room. Why did you text me? He said, well, I didn't know if you were asleep or you were busy.
That's just me being respectful.
Right. So now that you know I'm not asleep or busy, what the fuck did you want?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Just
No, but listen.
so if I text you, like, but if you text me, you know, I typically respond right back.
But if you text Dante, just wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't be mad if it took you a minute to get back,
Oh, it will.
unless it was something urgent.
Call.
And see, that's the thing. I don't want the purpose of texting is because I don't want to talk on the phone, and it's not against you or you, but it's like I'm a
not a phone
texter.
person. We get it.
I'm a texter. Like I've had jobs before where I sat up on the phone and talked to people as a customer service rep. Even in police work, talking to people was your thing. You know, you couldn't sit up and text a person and solve a problem. You had to talk to them. So for me, texting is
This is your way out.
This is a way. Hey, I don't have to fucking talk to you. Now, other people, yeah, I'll talk to you. Like I can sit and talk to Naya. I can sit and talk to Serge. I can talk to you. But if we're not like around each other, if I text you, I would like a response in a reasonable amount of time from people I'm close to.
So, and my thing is like,
So the question is, how much time?
there is no time limit for. Listen, he Rocky is how Rocky is. You are how you are.
But he's
and I
asking
am-
you the
Yeah.
question.
What? How much time for what? What's the question?
much time-
Because you said
How much time do you allow
Do you allow
a response
Before you text.
Before you text? Is it 30 minutes? Is it an hour? A couple of hours?
I don't think about the response. I don't
Really?
think about the response. So that's why I'm saying, like, when I get into moods and there is no tears to it. I don't care if you're a partner. I don't care if you're my grandmother, my mother. If I'm in I need my alone time. I don't want to
bother
be
me.
bothered with the phone.
That's for
or
everybody.
It's for everybody.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is why he has the
single.
50% thing in a relationship. So if you're with Dante, my dear good friend, in that 50% time that you're not getting, about 2% of that is going to give you a response to getting text.
Yeah, because I am. Listen, my time, my alone time is my alone time, and I need it. And whoever I'm with, they got to understand that.
So what if you text someone, right? Flip the script. You text somebody, and you need them to respond within a reasonable amount of time. Because when you send a text, some of us do it and some of us don't. You send a text person, okay, it's already programmed. I'm hoping they respond within the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Now, if it's something urgent, I'm going to call you. I
What
won't
if
even.
they-
I won't
if-
even text
What
you.
if they can't talk?
So I'm
just throwing out different scenarios.
if they can't talk,
Mm-hmm.
I will either send a voicemail or I'll send a voice message.
See, you send me a voicemail, I won't respond. It's so crazy because the way the voicemails work now, because they're dictated out to we can read them. But I will check a text message before I check a voicemail. I'll call back the number before I even check the message that was left, depending on who it is. But like with friends and people, I'm gonna tell y'all this: if y'all don't know it, don't leave me no voice message, because I won't check it.
Well, I will only send a voice. I will,
Text me, and now you can send me a voice text memo. I'll check that.
But I
it's in
will
the text
only
thread.
send a voicemail if it's extremely urgent. Like I need you to hear what I'm saying right now.
Then
Like
send it in a voice memo.
so.
You have a lot of friends that have Androids.
No, actually,
Oh, yeah.
green bubbles.
Green bubbles. How dare you?
That's the only reason why I still have an iPhone.
What's that?
Because of our asses.
What?
Our asses. Not our asses. But because of us.
Us? Oh, yeah. Because I think again with
I don't
with
need
the
you to
iPhone, it's better to communicate
It's not.
to me in an
It's a
iPhone.
phone.
Grandma, it's better to communicate with an iPhone than it is an Android. to me.
I want a house phone. Just leave me a fucking message.
No.
I'll check it when I get home.
Hell no, I would never do another house phone.
See, I know I can leave her voicemail. I know she gonna hear it.
I hate these fucking phones. I kid you not.
I just because don't just FaceTime me. When did that shit?
No,
become-
I don't. I agree. I hate random FaceTime calls. She does that sometimes.
On purpose.
Yeah, I've been sitting there looking at. I'm like, I'm only gonna answer because it's my best friend. Because anybody else, I just sit there and let that motherfucker ring. Like, why are you FaceTiming me?
Because.
Well, you can FaceTime me. I'm cool with that.
Right.
But you go ahead because you got random FaceTime calls too.
People want to see your face
And then
while they talking to you.
But then you got motherfuckers who FaceTime you and you looking at they damn ceiling. And then they got the nerve to ask you why I can't see your face. Bitch, where's yours? The fuck? I don't want to see it, but goddamn it, if you asking me for bananas, please bring some to the table. Here's your bananas.
The thing that I do is that when I get that FaceTime call, because now they have a little delay when it connects, I
You
just
hit the camera. I do, yep.
and
I
they
do
be
that
like,
too.
"Where you at? I'm on the call. What's up? I can't see you. I don't want you to see me. What's up?
Exactly.
The FaceTime call has been satisfied. You're on FaceTime. I'm on FaceTime. I'm just not giving you FaceTime.
And then and it's always a bitch who's in the dark. Talking about where's your face?
Motherfucker, where's your light?
Exactly.
Shit. Turn that.
But that's the difference. I never faced him while I was in the dark. It's usually for a purpose. It's for a reason. I don't just randomly FaceTime him just.
And that's
because
what I
it's-
got from you. Usually when you FaceTime,
Oh, it's for a reason.
yeah, because you trying to show somebody or something, and that's what I got from you. So I'm just like, oh shit, let me put a good wig on. Now you're
It gets
calling.
you at a bad time where you just.
Yeah.
I'm not FaceTime. Now, people use like
You
sometimes.
that FaceTime worthy?
Text me first. Give me a heads up.
Hey, I'm at the FaceTime.
And then look, I've had this happen. If teacher motherfucker stop calling you at the wrong time, you sit there like, hello, are you in the bathroom on the toilet? Yes, I am.
I've done that. I've done
I
that.
sure the fuck am.
I answered the
But
FaceTime.
some people don't care about that.
That's disgusting. I'm not gonna talk to you while I'm fucking taking this shit.
Oh, baby.
I've
be
answered a
surprised.
FaceTime call with the camera facing my bio.
You was an evil motherfucker.
Ew, what's that? Bitch, you know what it is. You want to call me back? Okay.
No, like some
You
people.
going to hell in a hand
There's only one or two
gasoline
people
panties on.
that I will sit actually on the phone. You know what I'm saying? While I'm using the bathroom with them. But even at that time, you're not technically using it.
You
You
just
wait
sit
till you
there.
get on the phone, and then you finish what you do. Like, I was holding that shit in for a minute.
You trying not to pass gas on your...
No, and then
Trying to be quiet. But they hear that fan going in the background. Are you on the toilet?
Should have texted me. But that's why. Listen, and then you know with the you can do the voice isolation and
Yeah,
that
the
standard.
sound, yeah.
I make sure I put it on standard so they can hear
You
every
heard
drop.
everything. You're just bad. What the fuck was that?
That's the water drop.
Well, I told you I was using the bathroom.
Right. You want to FaceTime me. Ooh, I had cheese for lunch.
I always text motherfuckers. Hey, did you have a minute to FaceTime?
And I appreciate that.
I don't want to catch you. I don't want to catch you off guard. I don't want you catching me off guard. Cause you get the wrong motherfucker, especially if you're taking a piss and they call you, bring the phone and you hold them up on the toilet and you drop them.
Thank God for IP7.
Fuck. Why'd you call me when I was taking a piss? Who told you to answer the fucking call, bitch?
Is that the rate? IPX7 or whatever?
You could have let that motherfucker ring and you'd have been alright. I had no problems. But
All right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm cool with the if I send you a text, depending on what it is, again, I just would expect a text message back within a reasonable time. You make me wait an hour, that's a problem for me. I will give you an hour.
But listen, why do people feel entitled? Like, I understand if it's something
You're
urgent.
trying to say that I feel entitled.
I'm just saying it because it's not just you; it's other people.
He's saying that I feel entitled.
It's a lot of people. No,
Before you ask that question,
He said it's not just me.
you might want to pour him another glass of wine.
oh, you need some more wine, sir?
Is it going to help me buffer down on coming back on my response?
I think it is.
No, I'm just asking. I feel like why do individuals, and you know maybe you can ask them because you feel this way too. Why do individuals feel as though an individual? Now, like I said, I understand.
Keep it going.
Okay.
Right, because you might trigger something.
I just, I feel like for something urgent, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna respond to it, even if I don't feel like it, or something that's urgent. Because I will glance if I notice that my phone, because even when I disconnect, my phone is on vibrate and it's away from me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go back into my room or wherever my phone is and take a look and see that someone has messaged me, and if I see that it's urgent, I will respond right away.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again,
like you're doing now.
no, I was just looking. So this is my problem. I get so connected with
Get
the
distracted.
phone. I do get so connected with the phone where I'm just like always checking, and that's why I have times where I disconnect, and not just for that, but also for my mental health because I use my phone for work.
Mm-hmm.
I use my phone for other stuff, endeavors, for a lot of many different things. I'm using my phone, social media.
What
all
was
that.
your question? Squirrel.
Right, because they get distracted. So, why do people feel the need? Because I did have, I had people. Why do people feel the need for someone to respond to them right away, especially for something that isn't necessarily urgent?
Well, okay, so I don't think it has to be right away. Mm-hmm. Like I have a time limit that I think that should be for me for someone to respond. Ideally, I think an hour is more than time for me to hear back from somebody, especially if we're friends or we socialize and communicate with each other on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. So if I shoot you a text, I'm gonna hear back from you within an hour. Like I'm not pressing for it. I'm not gonna be, oh Dante, I texted your ass 2 hours ago. And I'm definitely not gonna be pressed if I know you're at work. If I know your work hours, I'm like, okay, Dante's at work. It's the week. It's a weekday. Dante, whenever he gets to it, he can get to it. If it's urgent, of course, I'm gonna send a text. Like I may put like emoji before like a urgent thing or something like that. Or like you said, I might just call you. And then obviously, okay, Rock's calling me. He don't normally call me unless it's important. Let me try to, say, hey, I'm gonna call you back. I'm in a meeting. So for me, because I do know people that are like that expect you to respond like that. I don't do that. Because I've had that happen a couple of days ago with someone that I know, and they text and they're like, texting back to back. And when it gets annoying is when they start sending the fucking question marks. Like what the fuck?
The reaction question mark?
Not the reaction ones. A text question mark.
Like, what are you doing? Why is it taking you so long to respond?
Yeah, so I'm like, well, first of all, I saw your text. I was busy, or I'll be like, hold on a second, I'll get back to you later. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I'll do that just real quick, just respond. So, I mean, I may be guilty on some point as to how I respond or when I respond to text messages, but I typically, if someone texts me, I typically try to respond within 30 minutes, you know, because I don't want to get another text, you know, back to back. I don't like getting back to back texts unless it's like from my dude or one of y'all. If it's urgent, we just going back and forth, we having a conversation. Because another thing too, I don't like sending pages, because I used to hate that, because when people send like multiple text messages, well, like, why you just include that in one message bubble?
Right? Because
why'd you break it up?
What the fuck?
If you want spaces, when you type in a text, just hit enter a couple of times and then type another paragraph in the same bubble.
Exactly.
So
damn, you sending me all these goddamn notifications for
right. Like you must be trying to piss me off on purpose.
Right.
Maybe
No, but sometimes it be because y'all be texting too fucking fast.
You've been hurt, haven't you?
No, because you know she actually just triggered a memory in me. You know, sometimes you be in the middle of arguing with somebody in a text message, and you just let me send this real quick.
But look, if you see them little dots at the bottom, don't say shit yet. Wait till I'm done.
Motherfuckers they don't give you time. They don't care.
They don't.
Let me say what I gotta say first, because I know whatever you finna say gonna piss me off.
And it be a lot of slow motherfuckers too that don't notice those three dots or don't. Oh, I like.
But see, now the good thing is you can actually go back and unsend the text, or even the other one. I'm gonna let you go. You can swipe that message that they sent and reply to it like, oh, no, I'm responding to this. Now I'm gonna go back and finish what I was saying.
I love that feature.
Yeah.
But I just want to say that I love my friend. I don't want to say you slow or nothing like that, but I got a friend, right? And so he didn't know that on your iPhone, right, when you go and you're texting somebody and you're like this with the keyboard up, he didn't know that the other person got notified that he's typing. So he would go ahead and put his phone down like that. Mm-hmm. And I said, you know, it looks like you're typing to them, right?
What? So the whole time his friend is seeing those three dots because he's got the cursive.
He's like, they haven't responded to me. This person hasn't responded. So probably because they think you're still typing.
Because I used to do that. I'd be like, what the fuck? Are you typing a fucking novel? They're like, oh no, my bad. I didn't clear the keyboard. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was waiting for you to finish, because I want to see what the fuck you finna say. So yeah, that's a pet peeve for me. But yeah, I don't. You don't have to respond immediately. I'm patient. If we're in I don't want to say heated dialogue, but if we are having a conversation and we're talking about something at the time, and we haven't, neither one of us clarified that the conversation is over, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, "What's up? You gonna respond or not?" But if you asking for too much, but anyway, if it's not one of those things, then I'm cool with it. That's just like I got into it with somebody because they text me, "Good morning," right? Excuse me. I text them, "Good morning," back to you, right? To me, that was the end of the conversation. There was nothing else that was said. I said good morning, you responded back, and like, so you
Because they was hoping you were gonna say how you doing, how's life treating you.
That's not how the conversation goes. You say good morning, how are you?
Right.
Then you open up the thing for dialogue. So I'm doing good. How are you? Right. There was no question.
Or after you said good morning, they could have sent a response to that and say, how are you?
Right. And continue the dialogue.
Exactly.
Instead what they did was, so you ain't got nothing to say? I said good morning. What? How am I supposed to know that there was more dialogue? You didn't ask me anything. Right. You just...
And usually, and one thing I know is usually the motherfuckers claiming, oh, the conversation dry, they be the dry motherfuckers. Because the conversation starter,
it's
gonna start a conversation.
Yeah.
So if the conversation dry, you might want to check your diaper rash, baby.
All right. Well, this has been an amazing episode. We're now.
Wait, did that happen?
Season 4, episode 11.
That happened?
What, did somebody said conversations dry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it happen to me, and I would respond the same way that you. I'm responding to you, and then they wouldn't.
You're so silly.
They wouldn't give.
She tried to end it.
Right. They wouldn't give a response or ask me a question after, because like if you initiate a conversation, I'm expecting for you to keep that conversation up.
Yeah, right.
You
So
know?
okay, so yeah, I always thought I was alone in that.
No, I'm expecting for you to keep it up. So if you say good morning, I respond good morning.
Right.
And usually people would, oh, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
And shut up, ma'am. Because I know she
You
gonna
felt it coming.
Yeah. Listen, that's why I responded how I responded to you. And so I don't know. I think I'm reading her mind now. Some shit.
You're doing tarot readings now.
Right. But yeah, and so like I said, expecting for you to keep that conversation up. And if you don't, because you initiated that conversation, I didn't. So obviously, I wasn't interested at the time.
Now we're getting somewhere.
No, listen, I'm talking about.
No,
we're
I'm
talking about a
saying.
whole nother situation.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother situation. It's a whole nother situation.
Is this another marriage thing that y'all want to say?
She trying to figure me out and say, "Oh, you respond to my text message because now I'm here." I'm not
Did
talking
I
about this.
say that? I didn't say that.
But do you see? You trying to go ahead, Rock? This is the Rockefeller Radio Show.
I was
Open mic.
Yeah. You a little hot, bothered.
She's getting it heated up in here. Can you turn that down, man?
It'll turn out a little
spicy.
Just a wee bit.
A little spicy.
Well, as always, I enjoy our open mic episodes. Y'all are cracking me the fuck up.
Don't say no y'all.
Y'all are, what is it? Y'all are a key.
Child.
Girl. Go ahead. Now I was in there waiting. I had to take a deep breath. As always, I enjoy having y'all on. You guys definitely help make open mic fun and exciting at the same time. All to our viewers on live and those that listen to tune into Rockefeller's Radio, we appreciate the continued support. Make sure you check us out and listen to us on YouTube as well. Just visit Rock Rockefeller or search Rock Rockefeller, or search Rockefeller's Radio on YouTube, and you'll be able to get access to the podcast on there, as well as on Spotify and Apple Music and wherever you listen to your podcasts, especially iHeartRadio. You can check us out there. Make sure you check out some of the previous episodes. We're also just as fun and exciting. We also discuss some serious shit too. But until we get ready to see you guys and talk to you guys on the next episode, for those of you who are listening, you can't see us, but we are giving you the deuces.